Namaha Om Gam Ganapataye 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 Namaha
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to our final day of chanting together to honor Lord Ganesha's birthday. We are on day 21 of 21, and it is his birthday here in Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Happy birthday to Ganesha. Happy birth of Ganesha's consciousness inside each and every one of us. With the grace and blessings of Dr. Ply, we've all been called here to participate and enjoy that expansion of consciousness. Now that the vortex is opened in the cosmos, there's a big birthday celebration going on, and as it is above, so it is inside of us. And where does Ganesha live? Well, he lives in the root chakra, also the navel chakra. He also lives in the heart chakra, the throat chakra. He lives in the midbrain, different parts of the brain. Dr. Ply has been guiding us with his messages throughout this 21-day journey. And we have been experiencing his energy, Ganesha's energy, in various ways. So whether you're joining for the first time, or whether you have been coming or going, or whether you have been here for the whole time every day, it is always a pleasure and an honor to be of service and support. There's so much energy coming in. Oh my goodness. My name is Teresa, for those of you who don't know me, and wishing you all a warm welcome. We'll have Radha on the chat, supporting everyone to make sure that you are able to see and to follow along. So how we roll this call out is that we will watch a little video. It's about maybe 5 minutes long, of Dr. Pillai, and he is going to give us the message to prepare us to get into a state of receptivity where we will commune with Ganesha in our own unique way. And everyone's way or experience of Ganesha is so intimate, it's so profound, it's so unique. And so no one is going to commune with Ganesha in a right or wrong way. There is no right or wrong way. We will feel him, we will hear him, we will receive a message from him. It may not be in the language that we understand, in everyday language. It may be a symbol, it may be a flash of his image, or a part of his image. Maybe his trunk will be there, or his ears, or maybe one eye will wink at us. So whatever Ganesha is going to do for us today is going to be so special. It will be his gift to us for chanting to him, calling him into the earth plane, calling him from within us to expand and explode his light and his super consciousness, his energy, his intelligence, his miracle consciousness, his ability to remove obstacles, his ability to keep us on the track of utter positivity, or faith, as Dr. Pillai coins. Faith is utter positivity. You're positive about everything in life, no matter what you are faced with at any given moment in time. And how is that possible? With the grace and blessings of Ganesha. So without further ado, let's get into it. We'll come back out of the video presentation, and we'll set you up into a state of receptivity where we're going to align the chakras, and then we'll get right into the chanting of Om Gum. It's going to be 1,008 times, and maybe for some of you might think, oh my God, that's way too much. You can chant out loud along with us. You can chant internally or silently. You can think it. You can do a combination of it. You can be meditating. You can fall asleep. You can pass out. Make sure that you're safe. Some people have been falling asleep or passing out, and they land on the floor. So if you feel really tired, then prepare yourself, because there's going to be a lot of energy coming in. So be safe and enjoy. You're going to hear me say the words shift dimensions. And when that happens, you're going to imagine whatever body part we're activating with the sounds, Om Gum, and then also the light of Ganesha. We're going to imagine it exploding beyond that body part in all directions. So it's going to be radiating out, this light, these vibrations radiating out, and carrying with them all that negativity that's blocking our progress, that's creating obstacles inside of us, that will manifest outside of us. Everything begins within. So we're going to imagine all of that getting diffused out and radiating out beyond this dimension meaning the third dimensional state of consciousness, which is what we have here on the earth plane. And it's super slow. We can't just think and manifest. It's not so easy. So we want to get out of this third dimensional state of consciousness or state of existence, and then allow that light to seek out healing energy from the fourth, the fifth, the sixth dimension, whatever dimension. It could be infinite dimension. So we don't even know. And in fact, if you try to know, then you're in this, still in your mindset of this third dimension. So just let it go. And then imagine the light from all those different beings, all those different dimensions coming back in and feeding your consciousness, or energizing you, or giving you that intelligence, giving you the blessings. because wherever there is a void in the universe, including us, if we release things out that are no longer serving us, it creates a void, a space. So that void will be filled. But what will it be filled with? All the blessings, the super consciousness, the love, the light of Ganesha. So let's get into it with our message from Dr. Pillai. I'll pop up a shared screen here for everyone. And then we will come back and get this party started. Enjoy.
Why are most people suffering? And only very few people get to be wealthy. Very, very single digit. When I was talking to Wayne Dyer, and he said, "Why are you talking about controversial things? People are not going to like you when you talk about rituals of cutting lemons and all this." This is, I said, I don't care if they like me or not. What I care is if I can really help them to get out of their suffering. And I am convinced what works is just faith. So let's get started with Ganesha. Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Now, this ghee has the ability to bring Ganesha here. It is connected to the divine. I don't want to go into it. Then I have to end up giving you a long lecture and the science behind it. But for now, just accept that this drop of ghee that I am putting here will put you in touch with the divine. Om Gham Ganapataye Swaha. Om, join me chanting. Om. See, when you are chanting, you are also hearing a chant. That's very important. Om Gham Ganapataye Swaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Swaha. Ganapataye Swaha. Om Gham Ganapataye Swaha. Make a prayer to Ganesha to remove obstacles, to remove ignorance from your mind, your brain, and your body, so that you can access the full Atman, or the soul, which is within you, which is non-different from the souls of celebrities, presidents, prime ministers, richest men, women of the world. You are one, and you are not using that. Om Gam Ganapataye Swaha. Ganapataye Swaha. Omkar Ganapataye Swaha. Gam Ganapataye Heramba Ganapataye Swaha. Heramba Ganapataye Swaha. Heramba Ganapataye Swaha. Now, because I have been doing these rituals with you, I'm also thankful to you as much as you are thankful to me, that I have been able to bring another Ganesha during this Ganesha Chaturthi. Today, it was a revelation that took place a long time ago, but this became very real to me that I'm going to bring Ganesha Anjaneya, which means the Hanuman and Ganesha are one and the same. This was revealed by Agastya in one of his scriptures. And when I read it long time ago, and I knew that. And today it became so real, and I decided immediately that I have to bring him to this earth plane to bless people so that they have the power of Ganesha and power of Hanuman. I want to name him as Ganesha Anjaneya. So this is the day, since you are the first people to listen to this descent of Ganesha Anjaneya into this earth plane during this Ganesha Chaturthi. Om Ganesha Anjaneyaya Swaha. Om Ganesha Anjaneyaya Swaha. Om Ganesha Anjaneyaya Swaha. Anjaneyaya Swaha. Om Ganesha Anjaneyaya Swaha. And this Ganesha and Anjaneya together will give you unlimited power, clear your human mind, put tremendous amount of intelligence so that you are no longer limited by the senses or rationality, but a higher wisdom signifying omniscience, omnipotence, and omnipresence. So I have to thank you for that, so that your love and my love to you brought us together, that I have been able to keep doing it, every day. Okay, I don't worry about tomorrow, but now I'm doing. Om Ganesha Anjaneyaya Swaha. Om Heramba Ganapataye Swaha. Heramba Ganapataye Swaha. Heramba Ganapataye Swaha. Gam Ganapataye Swaha. Gam Ganapataye Swaha. Heramba Ganapataye Swaha. Now make a prayer to Ganesha to give you the soul's intelligence. And get out of the restricted human intelligence.
There we have it. The blessings from Dr. Pillai, bringing in these very powerful forms of Ganesha. So Heramba Ganapati is the Ganesha who is the golden Ganesha. He has 5 heads. 5 heads are better than one. So he will bring in that consciousness, wealth consciousness, health, happiness, peace, prosperity, enlightenment. He will do all of that when we align with his energy and grace and blessings. And then Anjaneya is a name for Hanuman, Lord Hanuman, and he is combining his energy with Ganesha. So the Ganesha that Dr. Pillai is bringing in now is one of the Ganeshas of the Golden Age, Anjaneya Ganesha. So let's, with that, let's get into our chanting practice. Please put a big smile on your face. This is a celebration. Congratulations, everyone, for participating, and just welcome to everyone who is joining as well, and welcome to your new you. After 21 days, we just crush our old way of being. We crush that habit. Not we're doing it, the divine is doing it. So we've broken through a habit that has caused us to have challenges or obstacles in life. And now with Ganesha's blessings, we will just be open to receive all the birthday gifts. So we'll feel the birth of Ganesha consciousness in us today in a whole new way. Thanks to Dr. Pillai's grace and blessings. Let's get into our practice. So closing your eyes, you can put your attention internally. You've had the blessings from Dr. Pillai to invoke these beautiful Ganeshas, the consciousness that will do the impossible, that will help us to experience what wisdom is. So wisdom isn't intelligence like academic intelligence or theoretical intelligence. It is a gift from the gods, a gift from the divine beings. So Ganesha is going to give you his wisdom. So closing your eyes, putting your attention internally, you're at the base of the spine with your attention. Maybe you're going to pour it down your legs into your feet and toes and add a light, a reddish orangish light, pouring down your legs and into your feet. Even out the soles or the bottoms of your feet into the ground. And imagine that light coming back up into the feet, into the legs, into the pelvic region. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Imagine a light shooting up your backbone, piercing all the chakras on the way up. The light pierces the top of the skull and goes up, up, up into the space. Like an SOS searchlight seeking the help and blessings from Lord Ganesha in the space. Imagine two beams of light entering your eyes, piercing your eyeballs, filling them with light. Two beams of light enter your ears, piercing your eardrums. Filling the inside of the head, the brain lights up, the face even lights up from the heat of the light inside the head. Two beams of light shoot up your nostrils. Two beams of light enter the brain, enter the third eye, through the forehead. A beam of light enters the mouth, pierces the tongue, moves to the back of the throat, fills up the mouth. The whole head is lit up. The body is lit up. Receive a beam of light descending from above, piercing the top of your skull and activating the light from head to toe, inside, outside. Embrace the light of Dr. Pillai, who appears before you, sending rays of light through your whole being, surrounding you from head to toe, enlivening the process of connecting with Ganesha, inside, outside. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Now, focus your attention on your third eye, the forehead. Imagine a light piercing it, moving into the middle of your brain, activating the pituitary, the pineal, the third eye. And we'll begin. Om Gam 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 Om Gam. The light explodes beyond the third eye in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now, the front of the brain lights up. The sides of the brain light up. The back of the brain. Inside the brain. The whole brain is lit up. Spin the sounds in the brain with the light. Om Gam 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 om gam. The light explodes beyond the brain in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now put your attention in your eyeballs. Send 2 beams of light again in the eyes. Imagine this light burning the karma that is no longer serving you, that you see every day, and you want it to be a new karma that is more fulfilling, more rewarding. Receive the light and the sounds in the eyes. Om gam 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 om gam. The light explodes beyond the eyes in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now pour your attention into your ears. Send 2 beams of light into the ears, piercing the eardrums, going into the inside of the head and filling it out. Om gam 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 om gam. The light explodes beyond the head, beyond the body, in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now, your attentional energy goes into your nostrils. Send 2 beams of light up the nostrils and the sounds. Om gam 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 om gam. The light explodes beyond the nostrils in all directions. Shift dimensions. And put your attention now into your mouth. Receive a light into the tongue, the tip of the tongue, the middle of the tongue, the back of the tongue, the inside of the tongue. Lights up. The back of the throat lights up. Feel the expansion of the light in your mouth with the sound vibrations. Om gam 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 om gam. The light explodes beyond the mouth in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now the whole head is lit up. The light pours into the throat. It turns blue. The throat turns blue. Imagine a laser beam of blue light piercing the Adam's apple from in front of you. This light sends healing energy into the throat where the stubborn karma is. Feel it being diffused. The whole neck lights up, the shoulders, the chest, the back, the arms, the hands, with blue light. Om gam 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 om gam. The light explodes beyond the throat, releasing the congested negative energy stuck in the throat. Send it out in all directions, shift dimensions. Now pour your tensional energy down your body, filling up your organs, cleansing them, releasing toxins, feeling the vitality, the energy of the light of Ganesha, the sounds of Ganesha. In the body, in the organs. Om gam 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 Gam om 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 gam. The light explodes beyond the body in all directions, shift dimensions. And pour your attentional energy down the legs, into the feet, out through the soles of the feet, into the ground. Om gam 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 om gam. The light explodes beyond the legs in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now bring the light back up from the ground through the soles of the feet, the bottoms of the feet, up the legs, into the pelvic region. Go deeper into the chakras, the root chakra, the base of the spine, the sex center, the navel chakra, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the middle of the brain, third eye chakra, the top of the brain, crown chakra, are all lit up with your attention. The light of Ganesha and the sounds in the chakras. Om gam 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 om gam. The light explodes beyond the chakras in all directions. Shift dimensions. From head to toe, you're filled with light. The light of Ganesha. You are Ganesha. For the last round, reconnect with Dr. Pillai's light, embracing your whole body, moving through you, changing your destiny. Commune with Ganesha from head to toe, inside, outside, all around. Om gam 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 om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul. peace to the environment, peace to the world, peace to all beings in the universe and in all universes. And just let go of the process. Allow yourself to receive your message or blessing from Ganesha on his birthday. His consciousness has been birthed into you. That's the greatest gift that we can receive from Dr. Pillai, attuning us to the energy, the consciousness, the miracles of Ganesha in all his forms. Pray for whatever it is that you want. Pray to Dr. Pillai, to Lord Ganesha, everybody here for participating in helping you to energize that which you want to manifest through the practice. Pray for those who need it the most: food, clothing, shelter, medicine, clean water, education, unconditional love, support from others when they need it the most. And especially above all, from the divine. It is everyone's birthright to receive divine support when we need it the most. Enjoy for as long as you'd like. Or you can slowly come back. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Well, that was fun. Happy birthday, Ganesha, inside each and every one. Thank you so much for joining, participating in this fabulous and fun-filled adventure, honoring Lord Ganesha for 21 days. And then today is the 21st day, signifying his birthday in the cosmos and then also inside of us. So enjoy. And we'll see you when we see you next. Maybe it will be over in Dr. Pillai's initiation. It's going to be a live initiation for the people who enrolled in the 8 initiations, the Living Ganesha course, the premier program. So we'll see you over there maybe. That's going to be happening in about 40 minutes. So you can get access to that call with Dr. Pillai. It will be a Zoom call, and you can just go into either it will be a gentle reminder email, or if you didn't receive it, then jump right into the Pillai Center Academy, into the premier Living Ganesha course, and then you'll see Dr. Pillai's call details there. And then you just click on the link and you'll be there. So we'll see you there. Otherwise, we'll see you when we see you next. If you're not going to be in that program. And then those people who are going to stay, this is part of the call where we can share our experiences. We can convey our gratitude to Dr. Pillai, to everyone here, and ask questions if you'd like to do that for a few minutes before I jump off. So I'm just going to open up the chat here. How are we doing? Did everyone come back from that fabulous dive into Ganesha? Doing a little birthday dance. Happy birthday, Ganesha. You're very welcome. Okay, so if you purchased any of the Living Ganesha courses and you have not, you don't see it in your Pillai Center Academy account, please send an email in the subject line, urgent, and then ask for someone to put it in there into your account. Randy's saying the sunset was reddish orange. That's Ganesha's colors. So people will say, oh, well, I don't really know how or if I am connecting with the divine. And what Randy just shared, yeah, you are. So you may see the signs of the divine. So beautiful reddish orangish sunset, just at the time that we are celebrating this culmination of chanting mantras. So we're not just saying words, we are asking that consciousness to come into the earth plane and bless the whole earth plane, as well as receiving the blessings for ourselves. Oh yes, that's going to happen. So we may also see flashes, or we may start to see elephants all over the place. You might get an elephant cup from someone. I got an elephant coffee cup. It has the trunk as the handle. That's so cute. So you might get an elephant t-shirt or a baseball cap, or you'll see elephant cards, or you'll really start to, Ganesha will start to show up everywhere. You'll see elephants with kids and lunch boxes and so on. So that's how Ganesha will tell you, hey, keep chanting Om Gam, because those are the seed sounds that are going to protect your mind from any negativity that says, oh, well, the chanting is over and, nothing happened. You keep chanting, even if you think nothing is happening. Like the saints say, they go through those dark nights of the soul that seem to be more than a night, goes on, and they think, oh my goodness, nothing is happening, but they keep praying. And that's when we have to pray the most, when it's the darkest, where you don't even have a pinhole of light. So it may be that in the dark, behind the scenes, all your karma is getting dissolved away by Lord Ganesha. So keep calling on him. You don't know what's going on backstage on your behalf. So don't give up. Keep chanting, keep meditating. If for some strange reason you come across money that you wanted to participate in the Living Ganesha course, it's still available. It's an evergreen course. Even though the live initiations are complete, or they are going to be completing today or tomorrow, on Sunday, there is a follow-up coaching session for 3 Sundays in a row, and I'll be hosting those review sessions supporting anyone who is in the Living Ganesha course. And then we'll go over the highlights of the courses, and of course they're all going to be highlights. I'll answer your questions and share experiences and practical tips of how you can integrate all those Ganeshas into your life. So it's not overwhelming, like, oh my God, now I have 8 Ganeshas, who do I pray to? Or when do I pray for it? So we'll share those tips, and maybe some people in the course will also have insights. So these are opportunities for you to come together, even though you went through the initiation, like we all do. It's so like fresh and new and right in the vortex that we kind of like get lost, and then we go away and we forget what happened. So coming together will be on Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific time, or 3 p.m. Eastern time. And that those times, that will be a different link than what you were going into for the original initiation. So check in the website, make sure that you check for the calls. I think it even says calls with Sutrita or something like that on Sundays. So it's a different link. You got to get in there. And then I'm sure that the Apply Center team will be sending out an email reminder, hey, join this Sunday call, and then the link will be there. You can click on it. So we got some people popping up notes because they just came back from wherever they went with Ganesha. So someone is saying here, Ganesha mantra is on my mind all the time. I also saw him in my dream. Fantastic. That's what we want. We want that mantra to run in the back of our mind, in the forefront of our mind all the time, because we need him to go ahead in our life. So if there are events or situations or issues or problems or complications, and we don't even know a way out of or how to solve it, or even who to go to. So keep chanting Ganesha, because that chanting of the mantra will create that super intelligence inside of your mind, so negativity can't get in. And so nothing will bug you. You'll just stay very focused on the thing that you want to resolve or get insights for, or to break through the challenges in projects or in finances, health, relationships. Oh my God. And then on your spiritual path, maybe you want to take the initiation course and you just don't have the money and you want to break through that. I don't have it. Scarcity consciousness. If I had it, I would take it. And boom, Ganesha will just put it there. And then with that, you can use those different Ganeshas to apply to those different aspects of your life. So that's how it works. Just like in this real world, when we're going to buy a house, for example, we don't just go up to the guy and say, hey, I'm going to buy your house. And he says, hey, yeah, give me the money. You need a lawyer. You need an accountant. You need a real estate agent. You need to get qualified. There's a lot going on. So we call on Ganesha, but there's different aspects of Ganesha that will help us to break through in this real time of this physical reality, which is the third dimension. We need him to push it all, make it happen faster, and do it in a way that, oh my God, I didn't qualify for the mortgage, but now I do. How did that happen? And it has happened to many of us. So not just mortgages, I mean, healings. Even for myself, I was sharing with everyone at the beginning of the 21 days, all of a sudden, I just broke out, karmically speaking, in this rash all over my hands. It was burning my hands. And now all the redness is gone. So 21 days, we want to see what happened in 21 days. Yes, I put coconut oil and was praying every night, and I was looking up online, remedies, healing remedies, also medical remedies. But they couldn't figure out what it was. It was just came out of nowhere. So that is getting cleared up. It's not completely cleared up, but pretty good in 21 days. This is awesome. So that's how Ganesha will be. He will just, even if you have some chronic ailment or something comes out in an acute way, meaning like, whoa, where did that come from? It's right there and it just broke out. Then he will find you a way out. And so the pain and suffering, you don't have to do that. That's optional. So Ganesha will do that for you in health, relationship issues. My God, my relationships are just like so lovely. It's like everywhere. And wow, every day we're chanting to Ganesha. And every day we're calling him, his consciousness inside of us. We're meditating on him. We're being initiated by Dr. Pillai into the various forms of Ganesha. So you don't have to think too much. You just go about your everyday life and you want your goals or whatever you want, what you want. As Dr. Pillai says, you want what you want and you want it now. So who's the now is Ganesha. So we will experience those blessings too. Why 1,008? 1,080. I did 10 malas of 1,080 because I never know how many I'm chanting. And two, you can be going off and then drop the malas. So I have my counting sticks and I make sure that I do one round of 54 times 10 and then double it. Then I know I've done at least 1,008 in between. So whenever we do 108, 1,008, 10,008, 100,008, 1,000,008, it's like unlocking a layer of consciousness that is not just like a thin layer. It's so complex. It's like mosaic. So we want to burst through all of that complexity all at once. So once you, and you can even experiment with it. So just do your mantra till 108. And then just as you're getting towards the 108, pay a lot of attention. Or even during the 108 chanting, or even 1008 like we did today, your mind wanders, it goes here, it goes there, but you continue to chant. You keep doing it, keep doing it. And then just when you're getting towards the 1008, or even before then, you start to feel, whoa, something is different. I've just broken through something. So we don't want to just chant in a mechanical way, to just repeat and say, okay, I did 1008. That you can, that's fine, it's going to do it. But the more attentional energy, and you use it as your own self experiment. What happens when I chant 108, 1008, 10,008? Where does my mind go? Where are my thoughts? And and then when you finish it, just pause and say, whoa, where did I go? And who am I now? So there are Astraved fire labs going on in India right now for all of us who participated in sponsoring those fire labs. I always do. So I love it to hear that it's going on. Ivan is adding, this is graphically seen in ancient geometry, such as the Sri Yantra. That's great. The mudra for Ganesha. So Praveen is saying here, while chanting, I'm able to see Ganesha's various forms. What does it mean? It means that you're getting a message from Ganesha. So when someone in your life that you're familiar with, they show up. You don't say, hey, what are you here for? Who are you? What are you doing? You just know, oh yeah, cool. Your husband, your wife, your kids, your coworkers, whoever is familiar to you, and you haven't seen them for however length of time, and then boom, you don't have to say too much, maybe hi and what's going on. So when the Ganeshas show up in your mind's eye, or they appear in your dream, people are going to start to dream about Ganesha. Or like someone shared that you're always going to be saying the mantra. It's going to sound like someone else is speaking the mantra inside of your head or in your mouth, and your mouth is moving and you didn't even know it was. That's Ganesha. So he's taking over your limited consciousness, as Dr. Ply shared, giving you the wisdom that is the intelligence that is beyond this understanding of who Ganesha is and what is he doing. It's just going to boom, flash, there's the image of Ganesha, and then go deeper into it. He's going to take you on a mystical, magical ride. And then if you know what the images are, or you can just go and Google different forms of Ganesha on Astropedia, on astroved.com, you can go on to Astropedia. And there's 32 forms of Ganesha. So maybe one of those forms or other forms may be familiar to you. And then you can go and read about what the blessings are of those forms of Ganesha. So it's a little bit of an adventure. We're all learning a new language, or learning to, commune with these hidden aspects of our own selves. And then they get revealed as archetypes. So shapes of these different images of these beings. Malani is saying here, just wanted to share an amazing thing that happened while I was chanting. My phone beeped. And when I checked the message, which I don't normally do while chanting, something made me check it today. Is there a rest of your message there? It was a message that Astraved was live and the priest offering the lamp to Ganesha. Ping, hello. That's great, Malani. Great. So I'm just looking at the chat in case you're wondering what I'm staring at. Debbie has something that's synchronicity as well. A group of us are starting tomorrow for another 21 days of chanting. Awesome. Good for you. Keep going. Lots of gratitude. Hansa's saying here, I feel sorry it's over. I'll keep chanting. It's not over until you realize that you can be chanting, and all of us will be chanting throughout the day. So mantras are forever. They just they last and last. They're eternal, so they can never be destroyed. So even if you're chanting, it will ping us internally. We'll be chanting together, etherically. And that's what it is, to align with the energy of everyone. And we don't have to die or be, no more in this physical world. We can connect spiritually, energetically with the mantras. Nalini's saying, many, many thanks for this collective conclusion of the Ganesha consciousness chanting. Amazing. Really enjoyed every moment. Thousands of thanks to Dr. Guruji, or dear Guruji Sutrija, and everyone in the community. You're very welcome. Thank you for sharing. And now he is saying, it's so funny. I went to purchase a vehicle yesterday and the salesman had an elephant on his desk. Hello, Ganesha. Thank you for my new car. That's great. So you start to see Ganeshas everywhere. Really, you will. And then don't just see them and that's, you call, say Om Gam, Om Gam, Om Gam, Om Gam, and he will give you a lot of energy. Shalini is saying here, thank you, Sutrita, for your dedication and commitment to all of us for the past 21 days. Thank you, Dr. Pillai. It's amazing how fast it flies, right? Like, what would we be doing in 21 days? Who were we 21 days ago? Who are we now with all that consciousness that's been building and building? We've been planting the seeds, Om Gam, the seeds of Ganesha consciousness, so we can grow a beautiful Ganesha inside of us. So it's always a pleasure and honor to be of support and service. And I'm so happy to hear from everyone. And please do send your feedback to office@PillaiCenter.com and let us know that you did enjoy coming and it wasn't too difficult to do, or whatever it is that you want to share, the miracles that you had, and can we do it again? And we will, I just found out that, I was just asked if I would lead another chanting session for Mahalaya, the great time of the ancestors, which is coming up. So I'll start again here on YouTube, September 1st to the 15th. And we will be chanting whatever Dr. Pillai wants us to chant to honor the ancestors for those days. So come over there. Keep chanting in Asia. We'll invoke him as well there, since he is always invoked before we start anything. So you're welcome to join that. So check that out in your emails or the heads up from Pillai Center. Marius is saying, my head became a golden elephant's head. Awesome. Awesome. And see, this is the great thing about being in a community here, is that if we went out and said that to the person at the grocery store or the drugstore, hey, I did some chanting and my head turned into an elephant's head. It was golden in color. So we wouldn't be able to do that necessarily in our lives. So coming with like-minded people who are committed to exploring spirituality in a way that is going to be self-discovery, but also an adventure with everyone else who is also experiencing their own things going on. So it's great when that happens. And please do continue to share. And Chetna is also saying, thank you so much. Awesome. Everybody is so great here. It's been a fabulous 21 days. It has been. How long before we can see results? It's a really great question. So we've been building really negative consciousness in our life for lifetimes, and payback, you know, that's what karma is. So we want to be like an onion, peeling away the layers of what? Ganesha consciousness inside of us. So can't really say what it's going to take for you, but you got to keep chanting until you peel every layer away of the onion. And what will be at the very end of all the layers being peeled away, what will be left? Only the spiritual energy of Ganesha. And then you will, it's not that you have to put a number on it. Just keep chanting. And if it works for you to keep track of the numbers, that's great too. Some people buy these clickers, the counters, and they come in all shapes and forms. Google it or go on to Amazon. And they can be as small as your finger. Radha gave me one Guru Purnima. She gave me a ring, and you just click, 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 click. Nobody knows you're counting. Om Gam, Om Gam, Om Gam. You can do 1,000,008. So it's, you don't want to set yourself up that, oh, when is it going to break through? Because then you're putting that question, that energy, that doubt, as they say in India. Do you have any doubts? No, I don't have any doubts. I have full faith. You do have any doubts? What do you mean? Questions. Do you have any questions? So that's doubt. So they're correct. People in India, when they say, do you have a doubt? It means that we're putting in some question will get in the way and create an obstacle. So we really got to look at how we think, what we say, and Ganesha will help us to come out of all that stuff. Even if we think and say and do stupid stuff, he will just, chanting Om Gam will just keep that marginalized, pushing it away from you, pushing it to the margin of your life, not to the center, your focus. So when you see results is when you will see your results, and you keep on chanting. If your life is a mess, then you got a lot of onions to peel. So peel away the layers with the chanting of Ganesha, and maybe it will be only one onion, you know? So keep doing it until you start to see, and you will start, maybe the thing that you want, maybe your health is really messed up, like mine was. I all of a sudden got this just burning rash on my hands and feet and different parts of my body. I was like, what the heck? And then I just found out it's karmic. So what to do? In the 21 days, the pain went away right away, chanting, and then the solution came, or treatment came. Keep doing the treatment, keep chanting, keep praying. Stay steady, stay focused. It's going to go away. This is not going to manifest in anything other than just something that has happened, and it's going to be diffused away. But if we go, when is it going to go? Why is it here? What happened? Who is, like, why me? You know, then we create that whole commentary around it. We're observing and we're like, oh, okay, that's, you know, just plow through with your Om Gums and do, you know, find a solution, and the solutions come. So first solution was to stop the burning. Okay, next, what do I do? Okay, you have to get the special cream. You have to put the coconut. You've got to ask for spiritual support, get some remedies done. Do everything you can. Otherwise, you'll just drag it on. So it's not only chanting the mantra, you have to do the thing in the life. Same with your finances, same with relationships, same with all the different aspects of your life. You have to work at it. God helps those who help themselves. My mom used to say that. Oh, it used to bug me, but it's true. It's true. So hopefully that helps you a little bit, this little conversation that we're having. And we're going to wrap up pretty quick because it's 11:15 or 16 here. Yes, thank you so much. I got the picture from you, Marius. I will respond to you. Trust me, when I respond to people, it's always the right time. I'm always surprised. They always say, oh my God, I'm so glad that you responded to me now and that we had a coaching session now versus when I really thought, oh my God, I needed it. I would have been a basket case. And I always go, yeah, it's divine timing. So great. People are sharing about their experiences. Fabulous. Hi, Venan. Great. So Ivan's sharing a lot. Thank you, everyone, for this wonderful 21 days. Thank you, Ganesha Babaji Sushita, for making every day and every experience so special. That's what happens. So why you keep chanting? When is it going to happen? Every day is a new day. Every time you chant the mantra, it's a new session. So even if you chant the mantra 5 times that day, same day, you will have a different experience. Because you're talking to that person, you're talking to that consciousness inside of you, and you're saying, hey, what's up? Who are you? I gotta get to know you. What are you gonna do for me? I really need help in this area of my life, or I'm just about to get on a meeting. I was so tired today, and I was like, okay, I gotta muster up some energy for Ganesha, from Ganesha, to help to remove obstacles so I can have a really good session. It's intense when I'm doing my coaching sessions because people are in a lot of pain and suffering and so on. And I was so dog tired. And then I got a message, oh no, my appointment with you is next week. And I was like, what? Cool. All right. And then I thought, oh, okay, good. That was one. And then there was another one. And they said, no, I thought my appointment was next week. What? And I'm looking in my calendar, and I must have mismarked it in my calendar. So that was Ganesha's blessings. Okay, you need to just have another week. And that's what will happen. Things will get rescheduled, or meetings will get shifted, or things will happen in a beautiful way. And even if you're saying, oh God, just keep chanting Ganesha, keep connecting with him, and he will guide you, and you will be full of joy and relief and so on. Somebody's saying, I'm going to start a business. Yay. I've been saying he's changed my life in so many ways. I found out that dreaming of him when I was a child growing up in a very Christian household, lots of karma, but it's worth it. There you go. And we all know that from people who come from different cultures, different religious backgrounds, upbringings, and so on, or we visited different religions across our lifetime. And coming to Ganesha, people always say, oh, I don't really resonate with that, but something keeps telling me, talk to this guy, keep calling on him. And then it kind of opens up that communication with your tradition that you were raised in, or maybe you're visiting or on a spiritual path in a whole new way. So Ganesha actually helps you to reconnect or to connect in a very profound way. So it doesn't have to be confusing for you. Okay, for us, we're going to wrap up with your message, maybe. Let's see. Thank you so much for us, says, for always leading us so well. You're our torchbearer. We have gained so much from your teachings and dedication. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you're very welcome. Well, it's all Dr. Ply's grace and blessings. Trust me. I never know what's going to happen. Nawi is saying, I already got results. I wanted a vehicle for my growing family. And if it wasn't for Ganesha, I don't think I would have gotten it. Believe me, I have tried before and it was always no, but now I got a yes. Celebrate birthday gifts from Ganesha. Awesome. Marius, mountains of love. Oh, where is it? Mountains of gratitude, oceans of love, avalanches of abundance and auspiciousness. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Great. Ganesha. Okay. Oh, Karen is saying here, my daughter received Ganesha's blessings on his birthday, a $12,000 check that she was waiting for almost 2 months arrived today. Thank you, Ganesha. Worth the wait in gold and the wait. So waiting is a waste of time, but when we're using that time while we're waiting, we are learning so much about patience, persistence, perseverance, calling on these divine beings. We're not wasting that time. We are putting our mind into a higher state of consciousness. And then when you get it, and it happens on Ganesha's birthday, it's like he wanted you to wait till his birthday. That's awesome. Thanks so much for sharing, Karen. That's great. All right. So God bless you all. I'm going to jump because we've got to get over to the initiation with Dr. Pillai. So thank you, everyone. You're fabulous. We will see you when we see you next. Maybe you'll join Power Time Practice tomorrow night at this same time slot. It's free. So come and join that and find out what is lying ahead and then how you can integrate your Ganesha chanting into your everyday life and as well as your other spiritual practices. So God bless. Thanks to Dr. Pillai for guiding all of us souls to be here to contribute to the global awakening and the network of people who are Ganesha lovers. And we just want his energy to be with us always, especially in this year ahead now that he's celebrated his birthday. We're going to get all the blessings all year long. So with that, namaste. We'll see you when we see you next. God bless.